Alright, well, the update is live. You saw most of the important things just in that little preview screen that they have in Payback now, but if you want all the details, I'll link my video that I made talking about everything that went into the update. But one of the things that wasn't mentioned there is the new abandoned cars. We're talking brand new locations, new abandoned cars, and this first one, though, very easy to find. Fast travel to the gas station at the bottom middle part of the map, and you literally just have to drive kinda back around real quick, and it's hidden with a bunch of junkyard cars. So you'll see it right here. I'm gonna drive to it. It's very simple to find, but you have to go inside the junkyard. You can't just go outside of it, which you can pretty much be like right next to it, but you have to literally go inside the junkyard to actually get it. So just keep that in mind. You can't go alongside of the fence on the outside of it and get this abandoned car, but it is the Land Rover Defender 110. Now, keep in mind, this is all the boss vehicles. So from the street racing, all the bosses have their own unique cars, and that's basically what these new abandoned cars are going to be. I have not beaten the street racers, so I don't know which this one is from. I'm assuming off-road because this is an off-road build. I think it's level 190 if I remember correctly. Now, the weird thing is, I couldn't figure out what it was. I knew for a damn fact that it was not a runner build. This thing was so annoying to drive, and being a off-road build, I should say, grammatically correct, but it just didn't feel that great to drive. This thing was really annoying. Those damn poles got in my way so many times. They were pissing me off. Traffic, I mean, everything, but the car is so weak against cops, and that's certainly what I was not expecting, considering this thing is like a little bit bigger of an SUV type thing. But oh, this was so annoying. So you're gonna see this whole cop pursuit gameplay here. The other thing I did want to mention real quick before it gets too late into the video is that you're gonna have until Monday, June 25th to get this abandoned car. So it didn't release Tuesday the 19th with the update. It came out today on Wednesday the 20th. So basically you lost pretty much a full day out of the week that you're going to be able to get this thing, because the scheduling is still the same. It's still going to end on Monday, even though the car came out a day late. So this is nice because we have some new abandoned cars, but I gotta say I hated this one. I hated driving it for this abandoned car, and I always hate when the cops are just like able to push you around and do whatever they want with you, but this thing, it might have been one of the worst ones yet. Like, I was like miserable driving this thing because the cops literally could just push me around, and if I tried to bump into them, it just didn't matter. It really didn't matter at all. Like, whatever I tried to do, it just was not good enough, and every time I try and bump them, they'd end up pushing me into a car or a pole. I just had a tough time driving this thing. That's what it comes down to. I did not have a good feel for the car, and I go to head into the tunnel here, and it's always really annoying because when you enter tunnels, it gets really dark. You can't see anything, right? So then all of a sudden a rhino's incoming. I'm like, oh great, I have nowhere to go. Oh boy. No, 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 get away, go, go, go! Oh man.
This is not good.
Busted. I haven't been busted in a while, so that was not, you know, it was a little bit unexpected because there's been times where I've been surrounded like that, but I was able to drive away. Yeah, not this time. I'm just very unlucky with this car. Pretty bad experience driving this Land Rover Defender, but I did get away my second time around, but it was very annoying. I avoided that tunnel because I figured if I went in there again, that the stupid rhino would come again, and to be honest with you, it probably would have, but I chose to take a different route, and the timing of it honestly probably would have happened again, so I'm really glad that I took a different route, and it ended up making it take longer for me to get back to the garage because just a further distance route that I took, but it's whatever. Man, I was just so annoyed driving this thing that I gotta say. If you want to take anything away from this video, I really didn't enjoy driving this Land Rover Defender, but at least we have a new abandoned car. And the one last thing I wanted to mention that people probably wonder about, and you will see it at the end of this video once I get into the garage and everything, you can't customize this car. You can't customize the suspension, you can't customize the paint, and you cannot customize the performance upgrades. Or, I take that back. You can customize the performance upgrades. The visual customization, you cannot change at all. The car has to stay like it is, which I kind of assumed because like Eddie's Skyline, when we got it, we couldn't customize it really, so I'm not sure how people are going to feel about that. Personally, I don't really care because I just do not care about this particular vehicle. I mean, look at this. Every time I tried to do something, I've always ended up in a pole or traffic or something. I don't want to rant anymore about how I hate this thing, but hopefully this helps everyone out, makes you aware of this abandoned car, because it is brand new for everybody, which is fantastic. I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for something new when it comes to these abandoned cars, and I showed you the location really easy. Just fast travel to that gas station, and it's right in that junkyard there. So hope everyone's been doing very well. I still have a lot to play in Need For Speed Payback. For some reason, I just don't have a desire to play this game often. So there's the Rhino, was able to dodge this one and make other cop hit him, but that's pretty much all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Really hope everyone's been having a great, fantastic time playing whatever racing games they're playing. I know people are kind of all over the place at this point, so we got some good ones on the way though. But alright guys, peace.
Boys. Nice car you found there. That one's a classic.